You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulb control arms used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. In order to make changes to the control arms on your vehicle, you must lift the front of the car and remove the wheels. This will give you full access to the suspension system. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Raise the front of the vehicle and put it in the two-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Start by brushing the ball joint retaining nut on the control arm, then spray it with degreaser. Using a socket wrench and a 15mm socket, loosen the ball joint retaining nut. Hold the screw with a 15mm spanner. Then unscrew the screw with the very same tool. Remove the ABS sensor cable. Then the second part of the ABS sensor hose. You can use a screwdriver to help you. Finally, remove the third portion of the hose. Using a crowbar, lever off and remove the control arm on the steering knuckle. As the components to be removed are very often seized up, don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to facilitate the operation. Then, using a ratchet and an 18mm socket, unscrew the two rear retaining screws on the control arms. Hold the top nut with an 18mm offset spanner. Remove the screws. Set the nuts aside. In order to remove the front retaining screw from the control arms, remove the retaining rivet from the mudguard using a flat screwdriver. Then move the mudguard out of the way. Then, using an 80mm offset spanner, ratchet and an 18mm socket, unscrew the front retaining screw from the control arms. Then, remove it. You can now remove the control arms by prying it off with a large screwdriver or a crowbar.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.
You will find the bulk parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new control arm and remove the protection on the ball joint. Start by brushing, then greasing the location of the control arm to facilitate the installation. Then sand and grease the inside of the pivot to make it easier to refit the ball joint. Start by inserting the back part and sliding into its housing. You can use a hammer to help you. You can use a screwdriver to help line up and screw it in more easily. Once in place, screw the screws back in roughly by hand. Then put the front part of the control arm back in place. Then roughly tighten the front retaining screw. Tighten the rear screws using a torque spanner. Put the ball joint in. It may be necessary to lever it in so that it goes in properly. You can also use a hammer. Clip the ABS sensor hose back in. Screw the ball joint retaining screw back in. Then screw the nut back on. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Finish tightening the front retaining screw with a torque spanner. Clip the ABS sensor hose back in. Replace the mudguard and secure it with a rivet. put the wheels of your vehicle back on and lower it to the ground. During this operation, you will work on the steering system of your vehicle. Checks on tire alignment, when carried out by a professional, will guarantee that your steering system has been perfectly aligned and is in good working order. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.